So today, our plan is to watch a video together, as some of you have noticed. We are going to get to discuss the video with a partner and with the class, and then we are going to read through a book that I brought to look for its theme. All right, so I hear that you guys like vocabulary videos. Miss Becca told me that. So we are going, Khalil, we're going to watch a different one today. So we're going to watch a vocabulary video about theme and then discuss it with a partner. But first, I need you to turn and high five one person next to you. One person near you. All right, remember that face. Hey, Kale, remember that face because the person you just high-fived will be your turn and talk partner after the video.
Every story has a theme, a universal concept, if you know what I mean. Theme in every story has a theme. Just below the surface, running through it like a stream.
Let's talk through it, and then if we have time, we'll listen to it one more time before recess. Deal? All right, friends, so now turn and talk to your partner. Josh, turn and talk to your high-five partner. What did you learn from that video? What is theme? What are you still wondering? We'll share in a minute. And I heard a lot of interesting discussion, and I want to try to get some of those ideas down on paper as we discover theme. So, who wants to raise their hand and share something that they learned about theme, something they're wondering about theme? Cho, I see a calm hand.
Every story has a theme, and also she that give me the releases fast.
So every story has a theme. And friends, if you had the same idea and you're like, oh, she took mine, you can show me that by doing a quiet shoulder tap.
Oh, she took mine.
Quiet shoulder tap. So, okay, we know every story has a theme. All right, looking for a boy hand. Khalil.
Batman's a jerk and Bruce Wayne is nice.
Okay, so what did that teach you about theme?
That there is multiple themes.
Oh, okay, awesome. So, can there be multiple themes in one story? Cool. I notice a lot of people are listening to each other. Is Luca? Great, awesome job. And friends, I have a trick to help you remember. Are you ready? So, the way that you can remember this definition for theme, Joaquin, this is important. Check this out. So, the message about life or big idea that the author wants you to learn. Lily, I need your eyes. A way you can remember the beginning of this is that the word is in the first two words. Look, theme. Theme. The message about life. Pretty cool, huh?
Oh my gosh, that's so smart.
So, when we are looking for theme, there are some questions you can ask yourself. If you're like, oh my gosh, because as we talked about, the theme is not always obvious. You have to look for it closely. So, if you are wondering, how can I find this theme? There are some questions you can ask yourself. Could I get a reader to read these questions out to me with a raised hand? Brandon? Oh, I'm looking for Brandon's voice alone. All right, Brandon, we're ready. Loud and proud.
What did the characters learn?
Aubrey.
Why did the characters act?
We are going to practice through a picture book read aloud. Nathan and Sophie take up a lot of space. Brian doesn't. When the bell rings for recess, Micah and JT take turns choosing kids for their kickball teams. The best players get picked first. Then, the best friends of the best players. Then, the friends of the best friends. Only Brian is left, still waiting and hoping that he might get picked. Beautiful listening, everyone. In the cafeteria, Madison and her friends talk all about her birthday party. The rope swing over the pool was awesome, says JT. Yeah, and so was the water slide, adds Fiona. That was the best pool party ever. I'm so glad you guys had fun, says Madison. Everybody did have fun, except Brian. He wasn't invited. At choosing time, while the other kids play board games and read, Brian sits at his table doing what he loves to do best. He draws fire-breathing dragons scaling tall buildings. It says, thank you for toasting my marshmallow. Space aliens locked in intergalactic battles. I've got you now. Greedy pirates digging for treasure. Crackers? Arr! And superheroes with the power to make friends wherever they go. Hi. Hi, friend. Have a cookie. On Monday morning, Mrs. Carlotti introduces Justin, a new student to the class. Brian smiles shyly at him. some of the other kids sneak looks at Justin, trying to figure out if he's cool enough to be their friend.
What?
They haven't quite made up their minds yet. At this point, does it seem like most of the kids in the class are being very kind?
They're being judgy.
Little judgy. I heard the word bully. Let's see. Ready? Oh, good connection. Joaquin made the connection that reminds him of a boy in the girls' bathroom. At lunch, Madison and JT watched Justin eat with chopsticks. What's that? Asks Madison, and she points at his food. It's called bulgogi. Bull what? Bulgogi.
I love those.
You see a connection there?
Bulgogi.
Bulgogi. It's Korean barbecued beef. My grandma made it just for me. It's really good. Do you want to try some? There is no way I'd eat boogergy.
Ooh, that's so rude.
All the kids laugh and laugh. All of them, that is. Except Brian. He sits there wondering which is worse, being laughed at or feeling invisible. Brian, over here! Brian turns and sees Justin waving him over. Emilio nods at Brian as he makes room for him at the table. Cookie? Thanks. Maybe, just maybe, Brian's not so invisible after all.
Yay!
The end.
You missed the page.
All right. Oh, that page is a little page for teachers about some discussion questions. So we're going to move past it for today.
I want bulgogi.
All right. So, friends, turn and talk to your same partner. What do you think the theme of this story could be? And remember, a story can have more than one theme. All right, I heard a lot of discussions that went a lot of directions, and I want to get some of those ideas up on the board. So, as we know, theme is the message about life or big idea that the author wants you to learn. Khalil and Neil, right here. Thanks. Okay, so I am curious. Can I get someone to raise their hand and share what they think one possible theme of this story might be? Kiana? And friends, if you have the same idea as someone, just show me with a silent shoulder tap. Oh, friends, your words are bumping into Kiana's. Khalil, I need Kiana's right now. Okay, so there will always be someone there for you. Whew. My fast writing is off today. All right, so that is one possible theme. And Kiana, where did you see that in the story? Because something that fifth graders do, hey Kyle, something that fifth graders do is they find places in the text, they find evidence, that word we've been talking about, they find evidence in the text to support their idea. So Kiana, where did you see that in the text? Khalil, I sense your excitement. What do you think one possible theme is? And remember, this is our first practice with this. Tell me more about that. Okay. So where did you see racism and harmony in the book? Give me your evidence of that. And you can call on a friend to help you out if you want, because I know you guys had a great discussion. So yeah, they were making. So yeah, Josh, that's a great point. They were making fun of something that's unique to his cultural identity, which is totally not cool, right? All right, I am looking for a calm, quiet hand. I see Mia's. If your name is not Mia, your voice is off. Haven. Turn it down, girl. Eyes on Mia. Cho. Inclusion. Ooh, that's a great word. Can you define that for us or tell us more about it? Yeah, bring people in, don't kick them out. And where did you see people either being inclusive or exclusive in the book? Hey, Cho. You just had the floor. Let's give it to Mia. Right. Okay, I love the way that Mia picked specific scenes in the book to back up her idea. That's a great use of evidence. Luca? I want you all to feel so proud of the work that you did today. We discovered the definition of theme. We figured out some questions we can ask ourselves, and we found the theme in a children's book. We are going to continue building on today's lesson. Next time we meet, which will be Monday, we are going to talk about some common themes that show up in literature and do a little game at our tables. There is also some music coming in your future related to themes, so get excited. But for now, I did promise you guys I would play that vocabulary video one more time.